Hey everybody, it's Zoe Belcher. It is February 4th. So we're on day 35 of the winter warm up. And today was a crazy day. I was at 200 even. I just couldn't even I couldn't even make it happen. There was nothing else to remove other than to start cutting body parts off. I was like, oh, you're so close. Please, just a tenth. All I needed was a tenth. Um, So I tried to weigh twice, and both times I still got 200, so there was nothing I could do. So here's hoping tomorrow's better. Today, sorry, I'm going to move the camera just a little bit. Today I was in training session all day from like 7:30 this morning until almost 5 o'clock tonight. So all the food was provided for us, and I'm sure I could have brought my own food with me, but to try to pack myself a lunch last night was just too much, just trying to make sure everybody else was packed and ready to go today. So unfortunately, I am at 1610 for the day, but I have to tell you, I had a wrap. So higher calorie things. I had fruit salad, has some higher calories. I had a wrap. I actually had a half a turkey wrap and then a half a salad wrap. So I don't really know that those calories are true to that. I just kind of picked something, but yeah, the bad thing was I did have some chocolate chip cookies today. The Just looking at my thing right now. Um, so I had some chocolate chip cookies. I, you know what? I did avoid the big chunk of cakey brownies that they put out in the afternoon, so I'm happy with that. And I have to say, I probably had 12 cups of water today at least. So I had my morning lemon water, and then I had my cup that I always carry, my big cup. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but if not, I'll just show it to you again here. Now that you've gotten a good look at my chin. So that's my cup that I carry with me. It's got a little bit of lemon in it, and I always fill it with ice because that's the only way I'll drink water. Have a sip right now. So while I was there, I probably had 5 of those, and that's a 20-ounce cup. And then I had probably like a half of one so far since I got home. So somewhere in about 10, 12 glasses of water today. My eyeballs should be floating. Um, and then the one thing that I touched on, if you watched the blab from Sunday, was what was my one thing I was going to change for February. And I chose to change and drink a cup of green tea. This morning I had my green tea with breakfast because I wasn't sure that I have an opportunity to make it for lunch. So I did have my tea today, and I had it yesterday. But unfortunately, February 1st and February 2nd totally slipped my mind. Um, that's part of what creating a habit is about, is just trying to remember to do something different than you've always done. So the way I've been doing that is I put my green tea tin out on the counter because it drives Matt crazy, but at least for the first, 2 weeks while I'm getting in that habit of having it every day, I need to see it as a reminder. And then typically I use my teapot. I have a Breville teapot. I use that to heat our water up for our lemon water, and then I just put some extra in so that then I can brew the green tea later. Help me, whatever it takes to help you remember. So that's my things for today. My steps are low today. I'm at 2,458 because I can tell you that I sat on my butt a good portion of the day. I did try to get out and walk around every once in a while, but it wasn't a lot today. Pardon me, and I am exhausted tonight. I'm just drains when you have to go to training. Although it was a good training, it's very draining. So Guys, I want to hear from you. It's February 4th. What was the one thing you were going to change this month? Have you done it? Do you need help picking something to change? I'm happy to give you some suggestions. So let's think of some suggestions. So you can add lemon water if you haven't done that. You could add green tea if you haven't done that. You could do a one ingredient day. I know I've discussed that before, but just in case you can't remember, it's everything you eat that day only has one ingredient. So if you're going to have salad dressing, you have to make that yourself, and you have to use things like oil, vinegar, um, fruit, those kind of things. Your lunch, you're not going to have a sandwich because bread is not one ingredient unless you're making the bread yourself and you're making it from pure flour, baking soda. You have to really think about those ingredients. Maybe you're doing things like salad. You're doing things like a roasted chicken with spices on it, but not a spice mix, all spices that you pick out yourself. So that's a good one. Maybe you're adding in 30 minutes of exercise if you don't do that already. Let's see, what are some of the good things? Maybe you're making smoothies. So you're having a smoothie every day as your breakfast. Maybe if you don't eat breakfast, which is a very bad thing if you're on a diet, you've added breakfast to your meal every day for a month. So put some comments out. Let me hear what you guys are changing. Let's change together, guys. I've got the lemon water thing down, so here's to this month's new habit. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day, or night, really, and I will talk to you tomorrow.